What's good, reader fam? Today I'm bringing you another one of my bookish DIY videos because your boy is becoming a crafter, a bookish crafter. Today I'm going to be trying to make my own bookish shirts. I don't have enough bookish shirts, so I decided that I'm going to make my own. Even though that's a lie and I have more bookish shirts than I need. But I want more! I'm going to be trying my best to make 3 bookish shirts today. 2 of them are going to be kind of fandom oriented, and one of them is just going to be a basic book shirt. I mean, all of these are going to be kind of basic because I know my artistic abilities are slim to nothing. If we were to compare my artistic abilities to these 2 brushes, the thick brush being the art king and the slim brush being a peasant, I'd be the peasant. Just calling it how it is. The designs I'm going to be taking on are not going to be that complicated because, like I just said, I don't know how to art. I also would really hate to take on a very complicated design, reach for the stars, and come back empty-handed. I want to reach for the stars, grab them, hold them in my hand, and let it burn. I don't know where I was just going with that. Even still, I feel like the designs that I'm attempting today are gonna be a big ol' fail. Can you tell that I'm really trying my best to bring the expectations down a lot for this video? That way when it comes to the end result, I'm not gonna be disappointed. It's always smart to bring down the expectations, to stay humble, because you don't want to get too excited about yourself. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being confident, but when things get cocky, that's when things start going wrong. So the supplies I have today, I've got some stencils, I got some brushes, we've got some black and white fabric paint. I was gonna spice it up and get some interesting colors, but then I realized that the more colors I add in, the more complicated it gets, and we're going with very simple today. The theme of today's video is simple. Simple plan, simple man. And then also I've got some shirts here that I'm gonna be painting up. So let's get to painting. I'm realizing that this could get messy real quick. Like, this is black paint on a white shirt. That's just setting me up for a mess. I also think that I should put some cardboard underneath so it doesn't sink all the way through to the other side. All right, got some cardboard. Hopefully this will help us out a little bit. The only reason I feel like you're supposed to do that is because I remember when my mom used to actually make these painted shirts when I was growing up, and I'm pretty sure she put cardboard in the shirt so the paint doesn't sink through to the other side, but I can't really remember because I was like 4 years old, 5 years old. Also, that just used to be super disastrous. My mom would line up all these shirts that she had completed in the basement and put a fan on them in order for them to dry. The thing is, the basement was where I used to run around and play all the time, so guess what used to end up happening all the time? I'd get caught up in running around and playing, and the next thing I know, I have paint all over the bottom of my feet. And I've ruined my mom's masterpiece. If I can find some pictures of these shirts, then I will put them up on the screen right now. They were iconic. I should probably apologize for my mom for that, even though it's been years. I'm definitely not a 4-year-old anymore, even though sometimes I act like it. So the first shirt that I'm going to be doing is a quote from Shatter Me, and it's the quote, "I spent my life folded between the pages of books." That's just the start of the actual quote. The quote's quite a bit longer, but I figured that that would be enough for this shirt. Also, I didn't want to get too complicated. I feel like it's going to be hard to keep this centered. I feel like the letters are just going to be crooked and all over the place, but we're just going to embrace it. We're going to go with it. We're going to see what happens. Sometimes the unexpected is the best. I think this is too big of a brush. Okay, we'll go with this brush. I feel like this is going to be a long process. Already loving it. I decided to cut out the stencil because I thought that that might be easier, but now that I've started painting, I don't know that I was right about that. I think maybe I should have just left the stencil the way that it was. Let's try to take off the eye stencil. Okay, not bad, but not good either. This is gonna take me forever, yeah. I still have yet to read the new one, and it was like on my most anticipated releases list, which is partly why I'm not doing TBRs anymore, because I don't ever read the books that are on my TBR list. Okay, this is really hard. I feel like the paint keeps getting under the stencil. Oh, that S is messy. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix this S. I don't know how this is gonna go. We're doing some freehanding here. I need a smaller brush. This is not gonna work. That's too thick. 2 letters down, and this is already the longest process ever. Which one's the P? Oh wait, this is I. I am confused. Oh wait, this is the P. No wait, that's the D. No. You know what? I'm gonna freehand a P because I can't find the P. I don't know where it went. Guys, this is not going as planned at all. I feel like I'm gonna have to freehand this. The stencils are not helping at all. If you ever try this yourself, I do not recommend stencils. They're not that helpful, unless I just ruined it by cutting them up, but I really don't think I did. So I'm just gonna try to freehand this. I don't know how it's gonna go. It's probably not gonna go very well, but I don't like the stencils. Not a fan. They can just go in the trash. In fact, that's probably where they're gonna end up. I feel like the Shatter Me series kind of gets a bad rep because of its writing style, and I find that comical because that's my favorite thing about it. Like, I love the over-the-top dramatic writing style. To put it dramatically, reading it caused goosebumps to soar all over my body. Just like that. Reading it was like breathing air for the very first time. That's what I looked like as a baby when I took my first breath. It was quite a sight to see. You should have been there. I love that this is not going the way that I had planned it. I feel like this is not centered at all. I have this problem where I can't center anything. You know when you give a person a card and you write their name on the envelope before you give it to them? I can never get the name centered ever. It's such a problem. Like, how do people just get it so accurate? How is everybody so perfect? I clearly cannot relate at all. At least it's better than some of my kindergarten projects. I'm showing little signs of growth. So the sad thing is I'm gonna paint this and I'm never gonna wear it because of how bad it is. I have hope that the other ones are gonna turn out better. Slim hope, slimmer than this brush. Maybe if I use like the other side of the brush, I feel like it might be better. I'm realizing that it's really difficult to paint on a shirt. Like the texture of the shirt makes it super difficult and it like moves every time you paint on it. How do people do this? Okay, the end of the brush is not working. Also, how do you know if you have too much paint on your brush? This is a question that I need answered. I mean, I went into this with low expectations and I'm still disappointed. I think it's because deep down I was like, oh, these are gonna turn out pretty good. I'm gonna be, you know, pretty decent at this. Maybe I should just embrace this for how it's turning out. In the first line I have, oh crap, I just got a black dot on there. I love my life. I really love my life. Anyway, I just realized that on the first line I have lowercase letters and then I just go into doing all uppercase letters. Consistency, I don't know her. You know, I think that I would wear this in public with a jacket over it. Give me a B, give me an O, give me another O, give me a K, give me an S, give me that. I screwed that up. Bukasa, bukasa, bukasa. I spent my life folded between the pages of Boo. That's got a whole different meaning. I'm gonna try something risky. This could just completely ruin the shirt, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Cause we like to live our life on the edge. Not really, I like to live my life in bed, reading books. I ruined everything. This sucks. No! What did I do? I ruined everything. I mean, it already sucked on its own, but it's even worse now. I honestly will probably wear this once, and that's for this video. Not only because my design sucks, I typically try to stay away from white clothing because it washes me the heck out. Like, I'm literally already the whitest white boy out there, but throw a white shirt on me and somehow I become even whiter. Here's the end result. My masterpiece. Gucci got nothing on me except a lot more money than I'll ever have. We're just gonna go ahead and move on from this disaster. You know what they say, the best is yet to come. The next shirt I'm going to be doing is Raven Boys themed. This is going to be a really simple design. I'm just going to replicate the ley lines. I feel like I can do this. It doesn't seem too complicated, but I also thought that the last shirt was gonna go better than it did, and things definitely didn't go as planned there. So I don't have very high hopes for this. Let's see how this goes. I feel like I can just go, but that just seems too good to be true. I don't know how big to make it. Hey, that's not too bad! The first line is not too terrible. I kind of want to add to it though and make it more rustic looking like the one on the cover. Wait, but guys, this is actually looking good. I'm actually getting excited. I shouldn't get excited. I should not get excited. I have one thing down on this shirt. Need to give it time. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it, let's do it. You know, as much as I love the Raven Boys, like I consider the Raven Boys one of my favorite books, I still haven't read the rest of the series. I've read the Raven Boys 2 times now. You'd think that because I love the Raven Boys so much that I'd want to continue, and it's not that I don't want to continue, like I do want to read the rest of the series. I just have commitment issues when it comes to series. I'm broken, I need somebody to fix me. It's the kind of story that I really like where it feels like a contemporary, but there's also like a heavy presence of magic, and I love that in books. I love it so much. I just want to eat up all the books that are like that. Okay, I'm gonna try the next line on the ley line. I think I got a little cocky on the first line because it looks so good. So this could be the thing to ruin it all. I'm gonna do like a little line to like outline and then go over that little line. No panicking. There's no panicking happening here. Not at all. Okay, where's the smaller brush? Need the smaller brush. It's an emergency. We're doing an operation here. Okay, 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 okay. It's all gonna be okay. feel like I am in surgery right now. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Not too bad. Not too shabby. I didn't ruin everything. Yeah, I didn't ruin everything. Ha ha ha. I do need to go in and add some detail here, but this shirt is looking stinking good so far. I'm pretty happy with it. Pretty happy. Pretty happy. Yeah. I just gotta rough it up a little bit. Don't want the line to look too perf. Not too perf. Not on my watch. I'm losing my mind. This is looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this so far. I feel like this last line of the ley line is either gonna make it or break it, and that makes me a little bit anxious. We're just gonna see what happens here. I kind of liked having a guide, so I think I'm gonna make a guide again. That line kind of goes. That has more of a curve. So we're gonna try to make it more curvaceous. Okay, I think I can do this. It's looking good. It's looking so good. I'm like low-key impressed with myself. Even though this is the most basic design ever. Like a 2-year-old could do this, and I'm over here like, yeah, I'm the best. I am so happy with this. This is something that I am actually going to wear because I like it that much. I know it's a really simple design and I'm getting excited over nothing right now, but let me have my moment. Look how it turned out. It's so dope. It looks like a ley line, right? It looks like it, right? Like my mind's not tricking me into thinking that it actually looks like a ley line and it doesn't look like it at all, right? Right? Validate me in the comments, please. I need some validation. I've just arrived at the validation station. If you could go ahead and comment down below letting me know that this looks like a ley line for sure, I'd be extra thankful to you. First shirt's a fail. Second shirt's a banger, third shirt's a mystery. For the third design, I'm going to be freehanding it as well. I have this idea in my head of this super cool abstract book. You know, sometimes the ideas in our head don't often translate well into what we want them to be. So, I'm using the Raven Boys over here as a reference. I'm gonna try and just replicate the book onto the shirt. Update, I have one line so far. Whoa, I just realized I was holding my breath that whole line. Is this what it's like to be an artist? Do artists just like hold their breath as they're doing their art pieces? I feel like I'm painting this like my life depends on it. If that were the case, I'd be dead. Dead to the bone. One side of the book is super big, and then the other side of the book is super small. I don't know how to fix this and make it better. Did I just ruin the shirt? Did I ruin it? Did I ruin it? I don't know if I ruined it or not. Okay, trying to salvage this. Yeah, we're trying our best, but I don't know if this is gonna work like I wanted it to. It's fine. It's a part of the design. It's just different. It's unique. It's its own thing. Okay, so you know, I'm not mad at this, but I also don't love it. It's not the home run I was looking for, but it's not the worst thing I've ever made. AKA the first shirt I made in this video. I mean, it's not bad. It's a little off-center and it's a little disproportionate, and I probably should have stuck with my simple theme, but I got a little carried away with my line action up in here. The less lineage, the better. Lookbook time!
I can feel my body cold against the concrete, but I can't seem to get enough. My mind is fixed on what it wants. I just let you beat me. Looks can be deceiving. Let you get the best of me in bed with my worst enemy. This is a no-go. I just can't take hold. This is a danger zone. Back up and get me home.
That's it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this bumpy ride. Let me know what your favorite shirt was down below in the comments. We're gonna go ahead and act like the first design didn't happen. We don't speak of her in this household. If you like this video, be sure to go and hit that like button. If you want to see more bookish content from me, be sure to go and hit that subscribe button or hit the bell icon and you'll be notified every time I post new videos. As always, thanks for watching, guys. I hope your day is bright and that tomorrow is brighter. Keep reading what your heart desires, and I will see you soon in a new video. Bye-o!